Welcome back to Echoes of the City. We're thrilled to have you with us again. In today's episode, we're taking you on a fascinating journey through Moscow, a city rich in history and culture. Get ready to explore the rise of this incredible metropolis from its humble beginnings as a medieval fortress to becoming the political heart of Russia. We'll uncover stories of iconic landmarks like the Kremlin and St. Basil's Cathedral, delve into the dramatic events of the Soviet era, and see how Moscow has evolved into a vibrant global city today. Moscow is a city of endless fascination, where the threads of its past are woven into the very fabric of its present. This is a story of transformation, of a small woodland fort becoming the heart of a vast empire, the capital of a global superpower. We'll journey through time, exploring the key events and figures that have shaped Moscow into the mega city it is today. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the echoes of Moscow's past. From its founding in the 12th century to its present-day dynamism, Moscow's story is one of ambition, resilience, and enduring power. Join me as we delve into the heart of this captivating metropolis. Welcome to Moscow. Our story begins in the year 1147. Picture a landscape of dense forests and winding rivers, the domain of Slavic tribes. It was here on a hill overlooking the Moskva River that Prince Yuri Dolgoruki founded a small settlement. This was the humble beginning of Moscow. The name itself, Moskva, likely comes from the river that flowed beside it. The early settlement was little more than a wooden fortress, a strategic outpost on the edge of expanding principalities. Life was harsh, with threats from rival princes and nomadic raiders a constant danger. Yet, even in its infancy, Moscow held the promise of something greater. Its location at the confluence of trade routes gave it a strategic advantage. Slowly but surely, this small outpost began to grow, attracting merchants, artisans, and those seeking their fortune. Little did they know they were laying the foundation for a future capital. By the 1300s, Moscow began to emerge from the shadows. The city benefited from its advantageous location and shrewd leadership. The princes of Moscow, particularly Ivan I, known as Kalita or Moneybag, skillfully navigated the turbulent politics of the time. Ivan I secured for Moscow the prestigious role of tax collector for the Mongol Golden Horde, who then dominated much of Russia. This brought wealth and influence to the city. He also began the process of expanding Moscow's territory, laying the groundwork for its future dominance. Under Ivan I, the Kremlin, Moscow's fortified heart, was rebuilt in stone, a testament to the city's growing power. Its walls would witness centuries of Russian history, becoming a symbol of Moscow's resilience and ambition. The rise of Muscovy, with Moscow at its heart, was well underway. Few figures loom as large in Russian history as Ivan IV, known as Ivan the Terrible. Ascending to the throne in 1533, he was a ruler of contradictions, a visionary and a tyrant, a reformer and a despot. His reign would profoundly shape Moscow, leaving an indelible mark on the city's landscape and psyche. Ivan expanded the Russian state to an unprecedented size, conquering territories in the east and south. He declared himself Tsar, a title derived from the Roman Caesar, reflecting his imperial ambitions. Moscow, as the center of his growing empire, underwent a dramatic transformation. One of Ivan's most enduring legacies is St. Basil's Cathedral. This architectural marvel, with its swirling onion domes, was built to commemorate his victory over the Kazan Khanate. It stands today as an iconic symbol of Moscow, a testament to both the city's architectural splendor and the complex legacy of Ivan the Terrible. Following the tumultuous reign of Ivan the Terrible and the period of unrest known as the Time of Troubles, a new dynasty rose to power in Russia, the Romanovs. Their reign, spanning 3 centuries, would see Moscow transformed into a vibrant cultural center, but also tested by invasion and fire. Under the early Romanovs, Moscow experienced a cultural flourishing. The Kremlin was adorned with new palaces and cathedrals, trade flourished, and the city attracted artists, writers, and intellectuals. Moscow was establishing itself as a true European capital. However, the 18th century brought about a significant change. Peter the Great, a visionary but ruthless Tsar, decided to move the capital to the newly built city of St. Petersburg. Moscow ceased to be the political center of Russia, but it remained a city of great spiritual and cultural importance. It would face another test in 1812 when Napoleon Bonaparte's army invaded Russia. The 20th century ushered in an era of unprecedented upheaval for Russia, and Moscow was at the epicenter. The Russian Revolution of 1917 saw the overthrow of the Tsarist regime and the rise of the Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin. Moscow was once again declared the capital now of the world's first socialist state. Under Lenin and his successor Joseph Stalin, Moscow underwent a radical transformation. The city became a showcase for the Soviet system, with grand avenues, monumental architecture, and imposing government buildings reflecting the ideology of the new regime. Industrialization brought about rapid growth, but also hardship. Moscow was at the heart of Stalin's brutal policies of collectivization and purges. The city became a symbol of both the achievements and the terrors of the Soviet experiment. The scars of this era are still visible today, a reminder of the complex history that has shaped the city's character. With the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, Moscow entered a new chapter in its long and tumultuous history. The city became the capital of a newly independent Russia, grappling with the challenges of transitioning to a market economy. It was a time of both uncertainty and opportunity. Today, Moscow is a dynamic global city, a center of finance, culture, and technology. Sleek skyscrapers rise alongside historic landmarks. The streets are a vibrant mix of luxury cars and Soviet-era vehicles. Moscow is a city of contrasts, where the past and present collide in fascinating ways. Yet beneath the veneer of modernity, the heart of Russia beats strong. The city's rich history is evident everywhere, from the cobblestone streets of the Kremlin to the grandeur of the Bolshoi Theater. Moscow is a city that embraces its past while forging ahead into the future. It is a city that continues to captivate and intrigue, a testament to the enduring spirit of Russia. No trip to Moscow is complete without a visit to the Kremlin. This ancient fortress, with its towering red brick walls and gleaming golden domes, is the symbolic heart of Russia. It has served as the seat of power for centuries, witnessing some of the most pivotal moments in Russian history. The word Kremlin means fortress inside a city, and that's exactly what it is. Inside its walls, you'll find a complex of palaces, cathedrals, and government buildings, each with its own story to tell. The Kremlin museums house priceless treasures, from Fabergé eggs to Tsarist carriages. As you walk through the Kremlin's grounds, imagine the footsteps of Tsars and emperors, revolutionaries and presidents. This is a place where history comes alive. The Kremlin is a must-see for any visitor to Moscow, offering a glimpse into the heart and soul of Russia. Standing on Red Square, just outside the Kremlin walls, is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, St. Basil's Cathedral. With its swirling onion domes and vibrant colors, St. Basil's has become synonymous with Russia itself. Built in the 16th century by Ivan the Terrible, the cathedral is actually 9 churches in one. Stepping inside St. Basil's is like entering another world, a maze of chapels and galleries. A visit to St. Basil's is an unforgettable journey into the heart of Russian history and spirituality. While the Kremlin and St. Basil's stand as testaments to Moscow's imperial past, the city's metro system is a masterpiece of the Soviet era. More than just a mode of transportation, the Moscow metro is a work of art, often dubbed the People's Palace. Construction of the metro began in the 1930s under Stalin's orders. He envisioned a subway system that would not only be efficient but also reflect the grandeur and ambition of the Soviet Union. The result is a network of stations adorned with mosaics, sculptures, stained glass and chandeliers. Each station has a unique theme, often celebrating Soviet achievements in science, industry or culture. Riding the Moscow metro is like taking a journey through Soviet history and art. It's a testament to the skill of the artists and workers who created it, and a reminder of the power of public art to inspire and uplift. From its humble beginnings as a woodland fortress to its current status as a global megacity, Moscow's story is one of constant evolution, shaped by powerful rulers, visionary artists, and the enduring spirit of its people. Moscow has witnessed immense growth and prosperity, as well as times of turmoil and hardship. Today, Moscow stands as a blend of old and new, where ancient history coexists with modern aspirations. The city's streets are a testament to its rich past, while its skyline reflects its ambition and dynamism. As Russia evolves on the world stage, Moscow remains at the forefront of this journey. Whether you're captivated by history, drawn to art and architecture, or simply curious about this enigmatic nation, a visit to Moscow is unforgettable. It will challenge your perceptions, ignite your imagination, and leave you with a profound sense of wonder. Moscow's story is far from over. It continues to unfold with each passing day, a testament to the enduring spirit of Russia. Thank you for watching this episode of Echoes of the City. If you enjoyed exploring the history of Moscow, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you're always the first to know when our next journey drops. And trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming next. We're diving into one of the most fascinating cities yet, filled with hidden stories, jaw-dropping history, and unforgettable moments. Stay tuned, because our next destination will surprise you in ways you never expected.